Jaydevan. This is Navamala from California.
Hi Jaydevan, it's Prakash Palat.
We want to wish you a very happy birthday. Hope you are having a wonderful time with your family and friends celebrating your 60th birthday. Cheers.
Cheers.
And I'm going to let my husband take over. Bye.
Hey, when I got your email, when I got your daughter's email, I was so excited that your family is willing to do a surprise birthday party. So I decided to let your best buddy in Australia know about it. One of the problem was last time I called him, it was the middle of the night because he is down under and he's in a strange time zone. And whenever I try to call him, it's always middle of the night. I don't understand that. But when I woke him up last time, he specifically told me, Machan, don't wake me up in the middle of the night unless you have an important message. So I thought, you know what? Jaydevan's birthday, 60th surprise party has to be an important message. So I said, you know what? Let's wake this guy up. So I picked up the phone, dialed the number, and started ringing. Usually it picks up in 5 to 6, 7 rings. I guess he has to climb downstairs to pick up the phone or something. But this time, almost 20 rings it took for him to answer the phone. At that time, I thought, you know what? Plan A is not going to work. Let's move to plan B. So as soon as he picked up the phone, I said, Machan, happy and prosperous New Year. So I thought maybe he's going to tell me, Machan, happy New Year. But no, that did not happen. He said, Day. And I realized that he is not in a good mood now. So then he said, it's middle of February and you woke me up in the middle of the night to wish me Happy New Year. And he said, what's the matter with you? At that point, I realized that, you know what, plan B is not working well. Let's switch to plan A. So I said, Majan, your best buddy, Jaydevan, having a surprise birthday party. His daughter sent me an email and they are organizing this fantastic surprise party for him. And then your buddy said, listen, I know Jaydevan very well. This is not a surprise party. I bet anything it's Jaydevan's idea to have this surprise party. That's what he said. These are his words, not mine. And then he said, if you really want to surprise him, you should let everybody know not to bring any gifts to Jaydevan. That will really make him a surprise party. And then he started saying, how you and him grew up in Mahajana and all the kind of things that you did over there. And then he made a point. He said, I know him so well that you and him came in the same train to Colombo to study at Colombo College. So then he said, you and him belongs to R&R or something. And I didn't know what R&R means. So I said, Manyan, I didn't know Mahajana College has a fraternity club called R&R. And he said, no, the R&R means rowdy and rascal. Okay, so I said, all right, I really woke this guy up in the middle of something, I don't know. All I know is I knew Jaydevan, 43 years now. So, and I know you're always ahead in the classroom. Unlike your buddy, I know he used to hang around at the temple for the wrong reason. Everybody knew that. He might be probably doing the same thing in Australia now, I don't know. So, then at that point I said, I have a question. That's what I said. Majan, I have a question. And he said, hey, Inara, what's the question? So I said, look, you and I are 55 years old, right? And how come Jaydevan is 60 years old? I know Jaydevan always ahead in the class, but 5 years ahead, I didn't understand that. And your buddy didn't respond to that. So I said, are you still there? And he said, yeah. And then I said, you and I are 55 years old. How come Jaydevan is 60 years old? Again, there was no response. And I said, Manjan, are you still there? And he said, yeah. At that point, I realized that, there may be some truth to this train ride you guys did from Jaffna to Colombo. You guys came together, so this guy probably saying something about his age too. So I said, Manjan, how old are you? Straight question. I said, how old are you? And he said, I think, no, first he said, for the first time he said, Macha. So I said, all this time he was saying day, and suddenly it's Machan. So he changed his tune a little bit. Then he said, I think 56, 57, maybe 58. That's what he said, maybe 58. Here I am on an expensive phone call, right? Talking to this guy, and he wanted me to go through some kind of auction to figure out his age. Didn't make any sense. Anyhow, after talking a little bit, I said, you know what, go back to sleep. I'll talk to you later. Anyhow, the point is, this is your birthday, and I want you to have a jovial time and enjoy as much as you can. The reason I chose this location, this is the bar in my house, because when Principal Suapalan came to visit me, one day he was sitting here and having a drink. At that point, he said, he was so happy, most of his former students are doing well in life. He said he got to meet students in England, Australia and Canada. And anytime he talked about his students, he always said, former student so-and-so, former student so-and-so. But when he came to you, he said different thing. He said, Jayadhavan is a good friend and I can always count on him. Those are his words, and I think he said it well. And I think he said it on behalf of all of us, because he explained why he said that. He said his sister lives in Canada, and every time he made arrangements to come over there, he called you first. And you made a necessary arrangement, and you made a point to pick him up at the airport, and you took care of him. Not as an obligation, as a courtesy and respect to him. And that's why he think you are a good friend who he could trust. And I think he said it very well. And I hope you have an good birthday party, and I'll chat with you after the birthday party. Take care. Happy birthday.